And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. On the hill here today, Lance McCullers Jr. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. And now it's Alec Bohm. Home entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. McCullers a move to first, and Turner's back in. Turner runs. Ball misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And the righty deals. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Probably their best weapon over the last couple of weeks, Alec Bohm.
And Boog, no debate about who to spotlight in this lineup right now, because this guy's tearing up the league and working on a 20-game hit streak. We just don't get to see that kind of run that often, and so much fun to watch. I hope he keeps it alive in this one.
Bryce Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. That missed inside, and now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Right-hander kicks, deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap, because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
And that one fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is down low. Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Next offering is fouled back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick makes the play, Both runners tagging. Run scores easily. And the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0. And digging in for Philadelphia, Derek Hall.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Hard hit, base hit. 1 run's in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. 2 hits in the game last night. Inside corner, that's a strike. Strike 1. Schwarber, the runner at third. Hall on at second with 2 down. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Out to short, Hensley. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 2. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Taijuan Walker. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
We go to the bottom of the first. We'll say Abreu up to hit. In the air, center field. That takes care of Abreu. And there's 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
2 outs. And fires in a fastball at 95.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at-bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. And they're down 2-0. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dalton Guthrie. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Abreu makes the grab, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Garrett Stubbs.
Garrett Stubbs.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side, Altuve slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3. Back here in Houston, bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That's in there. 0-1. Singy, Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup, but a guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Here's Alex Bregman. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Just off the outside edge. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Corey Lee. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Bregman at second with 2 down. In the air, out towards left center. Schwarber settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
The wind of the pitch. Bohm batting second in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next one misses. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. McCullers winds, fires. Swing and a ball popped up. A little bloop single. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 0-1. That one ripped. Harper retired. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Schwarber throws right, bats left. 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next pitch is outside. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket, his 11th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 1 out, nobody on. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Bregman sends it across to first, and Castellanos is out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Paul, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
On the ground, Altuve. Over to first, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Joe Perez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Singing some numbers. Numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. When he got traded to the Diamondbacks, that was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99 when he moved to Toronto. Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets, but Mr. Met wears 00. So he went back to 99. In the dirt. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Bryson Stott. McCullers back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. And fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike 1. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner with a chance now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. Alec Bohm will hit next. McCullers will move to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And that's in there for strike 1. Turner runs. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Bottom 4, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, David Hensley. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. That to right. Castellanos moves on it. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Now batting.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. But he scrambles back. And a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hensley aboard here at first with nobody out. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
And another ball. 3-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Doubled his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And they get Bregman for the out. That ends the frame. So the Astros lead one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Blake Taylor on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Man at first, Bryce Harper. Now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Seth Martinez up and throwing. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First offering, misses the mark. Late with the swing there.
1 strike.
Boom at first, 1 gone. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In the air, left side. And Castellanos is out. 2 away now. Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he deals. That one fouled off.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a ball evens the count. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The punch out there. One gone here. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Slapped foul. Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here is Bryson Stott. Taylor back to work. That one missed. Taylor in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Out towards right center field. One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Dalton Guthrie.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Guthrie.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Garrett Stubbs getting ready to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Stubbs in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. Next offering is fouled back. Going 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a 2-out double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Bounce to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Stubbs coming home. Duvall throws to second. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Here's a big power threat. Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike. Strike one. And now the lefty off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped on a line, makes the catch, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Turner with the throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Check swing, went around, no balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a bouncer. Boom. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Seth Martinez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Rafael Montero preparing to come on if needed. Maton getting cranked up as well.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch way upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Good eye in that spot. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And now for the Phillies, Derek Hall.
The first baseman, Derek Hall.
In there, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Going to count 1-2. Castellanos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's down and in.
2-2.
And now 2-2. Just missed. Three-two. Lined into left center, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs. In the air to left center, Dubon gliding in towards the infield. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's two down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Guthrie. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. Set for the last half of the seventh. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And the 0-2. That one drifts inside. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tucker batting with one down. Takes a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. The wind of the pitch. And that's a little high.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering upstairs. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Next offering finds the zone and the count is full. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. Here comes a 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Bellotti gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Andrew Bellotti.
There's a strike. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Houston, not going their way. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Boom. Stands in now and watches strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Great effort on the leaping grab. And now here is Harper. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one pulled foul. Turner stands at second with two gone. High in the air out to right. Tucker should have it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. Phillies strand. Back here in Houston, bottom of the eighth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
In the air right field. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Mauricio Dubon. In there for strike one. Righty delivers. And ball one. And the righty deals. Got him. And the Astros put down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They continue to trail 7-0. Hector Neris taking over on the mound.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And a pitch. Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Castellanos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Rafael Montero getting ready to go. Hit in the air right field. Tucker hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third out. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Bellotti, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
He was all over that one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. Abreu on at first. Nobody out. Center field. Guthrie sizes this one up. Snags it on the run. One away. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Now into the ball game on defense, Josh Harrison. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Chopped out towards short. Over to stop for one. Over to first, safe. Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. They say you win.
21.
That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Altuve round second on his way to third. Altuve coming home. Tucker into second, and he's got a double. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
This one ends 7-0. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-0. At the start of the day, the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Phillies sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 16-2. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Metropolitans totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. As of right now, the Mets are in second place in the NL East, and the Braves are third in the division. The Washington Nationals got 18 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 11-10. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East, and the Pirates sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, and the Angels are leading the AL West. The Diamondbacks earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are third in the division. Trace Thompson drove in 3, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 4-3. As of right now, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, while the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 6-4. As of today, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Giants are fourth in the division. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Cleveland Guardians got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, while the Guardians are sitting atop the AL Central. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-2. As of right now, the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. The O's sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Twins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the